SHORYUFLICKS.
For our Halloween review, we're actually going to take it back to 2013 for kind of a direct-to-DVD kind of underground, maybe classic, kind of the ending of a of an 80s slasher movie saga. In the 80s, you had classic characters like Jason Voorhees, Freddy Krueger, Mike Myers. Then you had this fucker. This son of a bitch almost ruined my childhood growing up after I saw this first movie. We're going to be going into the last installment of the Child's Play saga, Curse of Chucky.
This one was actually recommended by my good buddy Jeff Mejia, so this one's for you, buddy.
So, Curse of Chucky. Here's why you should see it, and here's why I liked it. It's actually a throwback to the old Child's Play movies of the 80s. It takes the time to reference Child's Play 1, 2, and 3, with not too much representation from Bride of Chucky or from Szeto Chucky, except for the kind of more towards the last third of the movie, you do see Jennifer Tilly as Tiffany. But the reason I liked it, it brought back the suspense, it brought back the actual horror, it brought back the scariness of the late 80s, early 90s trilogy, which was totally awesome for a movie that kind of went left field to where Bride of Chucky and Szeto Chucky went with the black comedy. This kind of brings it back to the old school. The movie also wraps up the entire Chucky saga with one big, nice, bloody bow. It does just take the entire saga and kind of caps it off. And if you do get to watch I think it's the special Blu-ray version, wait till the post-credit scene because it does kind of just wrap everything up very, very nicely. So my recommendation, if you're looking for a good scare with a classic, iconic slasher movie from the 80s, go to Netflix, type in Curse of Chucky, you won't be disappointed.
This is why you shouldn't watch this movie. Number one, the first thing I noticed right away is something very stupid, very small. When was the last time you saw a priest with a goatee? Seriously, I've never seen that. That just threw me off right away. I also looking at it with a cynical eye, but seriously, a goatee on a priest never happens. I mean, here's another problem with it. It may have something to do with the way they presented it, but you knew who got poisoned with their chili. They showed it. They zoomed in on the plate, and they showed where the plate was when everyone sat down. So they over dramatized who was gonna get poisoned initially. I knew right away. It was one of those things where they put a ball under a cup, and they spin the cups all around. You know where the ball is as long as you keep your eye on it. So I don't understand. It was a waste of time building suspense of who's gonna get poisoned, and it did a little curveball trying to make it look like a daughter got poisoned, which we all knew if you're watching it and paying attention, it wasn't gonna be here. She just thought it tasted funny. Here's another thing about horror movies. It's not just Chucky in general, but in horror movies. Why is it that every single horror movie, whichever the bad guy is or like the slasher is, how do they have control over a cell phone service? Why is there never cell phone service? Makes no sense to me. Especially nowadays. Doesn't matter where you are, your cell phone service everywhere, unless you have T-Mobile. Makes no sense. Why does every single horror movie, and I mentioned this in a prior review, why does every single horror movie need to depend on the sexy factor? Why can't a movie just be a horror movie anymore? Why do you have to show someone being super sexy in order to keep our attention? I think you can achieve it by actually making a good movie. Just saying, not arguing with the fact that you show someone the bra and panties, I'm just saying you don't need it anymore. And last thing, you don't need to use animatronics nowadays. I appreciate the effort, but it just looked bad. Every time Chucky was at the top of the staircase or he was walking, it just looked horrible. Use the CG, man. In a day and age where the Hulk looks real, you can make Chucky look real. Alright? I don't want to say too much more. Here's the last part. Why does Chucky feel the need to possess a little girl? Why? He's a dude, he knows he's a dude, but he chooses to possess a little girl. It blows my mind. Anyway, I think you shouldn't watch it. It's not worth your time. But yeah, you got both sides now. You can watch it, you like it, great. If you don't, thanks, Jeff. So there you have it. You got both sides of the coin. I don't think it's worth your time, not worth watching, but Maersky,
I think you should watch it. It's pretty scary.
let us know in the comments down below what you think. Whether you liked it or you didn't like it. We'd love to hear what you gotta say. Go ahead and subscribe, like, share with your friends and family, share with people you don't like. Doesn't matter, just share with everybody. Sharing's caring. Anyway, we'll see you in the next review. Peace.
SHORYUFLICKS.